Hello, tubers, family, and friends. Just wanted to go through some of my lab work. I had 3 different labs taken, one before my surgery, one day after, or one just before my surgery, then one 2 days after my surgery, and one 3 days after my surgery. So this one here is on the 20th, which is my first one. My white blood counts are 9.6 and normal range is 4.4 to 11. So it's kind of high on the high end because I was fighting that infection right in my toe. And then the hematocrit is low at 40.6, and the range is 41.5 to 50.4. And same thing with the hemoglobin is low, 13.5, when it's supposed to be 14 at the low end. And then platelet count was 470, which is high. It's supposed to be 440 at the high end. Now, all these red blood cells, hemoglobin, white blood count, and platelet count, that's all has to do with, the condition of your blood, what's going on between your red and white blood cells, and what's, and this was before the surgery, right? So these are the numbers before the surgery. Then one thing that was included with that first round was my A1C, A1C. Most people just call it the A1C. That was 2.83, low. The normal range is 3.8 to 5.8. Has anyone ever, please put it in the comments, has anyone ever seen a 2.83 A1C? Because I've never heard anyone comment that they've ever been that low. So, and this was what, 2.5 months on carnivore before I got this blood test. So that was after 2.5 months on carnivore, 2.83 A1C. So please, in the comments, if anyone has ever seen that low in their life, please say something. I'd love to hear it. Then this is 2 days after my surgery. White blood count is 5.1 with the low at 4.4. So I'm in a normal range there, and the white blood count coming down after the infected toe was amputated. Then red blood cell count still low. The hemoglobin is 11.9, and it's supposed to be 14 is supposed to be the low on that, so it really went low. And by the looks of the blood stains on my foot when they did surgery, seemed like I lost a lot of blood, and that's why I'm thinking this, I never got any new blood put in, so that's why I'm thinking this happened. Same thing with the hematocrit. It's at 4, and then the low is 4.5, low range. And platelet count is 378, and that's right near the higher end at 440. So platelet count came down after the infection was removed. And then the last blood test that was done, white blood cell count 6.3, which is right in the middle of the range, normal. And one thing to note was this monocyte was at high. It wasn't high the last 2 times. This is a differential count, WBC differential count, monocyte is at 12, which is high. It's supposed to be between 2 and 10. So that was in normal range before. So if anybody knows about that too, please mention something in the comments. And red blood cells still low at 4.22 with the normal range 4.5 at the low end. So real near the low end of the red blood cell count. And then the hemocrite was 38.7 at the low end, 41.5. So that was coming up. It was 36 before. And the hemoglobin at 12.5, and the low end is supposed to be 14. So they're all coming back up a little bit compared to what it was. So if anybody has any comments on the video, I'd appreciate it. On some of these things I can't really recognize, or if you've ever seen an A1C as low as 2.8, I mean, that's just unheard of. I've never just even seen that before. So I appreciate it. And I just wanted to give you the heads up on my blood work while I was pre and post-op in the hospital with the amputation of the infected toe. So take care. Love you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.